We should be back. Pause this music. Ah, sorry about that. That's my bad. Ooh, rainbow bitrate. Come on. Send, I don't know, spam. Someone do the E in chat if we are back. We should be. And I actually have to change to Genshin. Done.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Alright. Updated stream info, and we should be good. Hopefully. Why am I in Mondstadt? That's a genuine question, because I do not know. Alright, how do we start the story quest? Genshin. This is Zhao's one that I just haven't done. Is it this one? Yep. Oops. Whee. There we go. Please load faster. Or we sit in silence. So chat, how was your yesterday? I didn't stream yesterday, so how was your yesterday? Did anyone do anything interesting? Well, we sit in the loading screen. And my PC makes questionable noises. Ah! This kills me. Absolutely kills me. Let's go. Yeah, me too. It's okay.
Hey! Isn't that Nahida?
No, it's a doppelganger. I don't have auto on.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here! Oh, hey there!
Awkwardly
It's been a
long
while,
amount of
hasn't
time
it?
staring.
What have you two been up to?
Same old adventuring and stuff, helping all kinds of people. The usual, mining, fishing, genius invocation TCG, catching crystal flies.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
Dailies.
How about you?
I don't think I did anything. Me
I'm
too.
just looking
I went
for
out for
some
dinner.
leads while
Other
getting
than
some
that,
fresh
I didn't do
air.
anything.
I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Irminsul.
Uh-oh.
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. Hmm? Why is that?
Probably the effects of Irminsul.
Don't worry.
I don't know if you guys
You
can see that
remember?
behind me. I'm sorry. Feel free to fill us
Thank you so
in.
much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Okay. It's a rock. It's a rock with some branches.
It's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
Mhm.
I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine,
Fauna, yeah.
but yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
It's most likely something that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left behind, but what's with her foggy memory?
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but it's very concerning.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
Yeah.
Thanks, you two.
I didn't realize
mean
we're
to
going
trouble
on an
you again.
adventure.
Don't mention it. Besides,
Who the hell's
it
that
seems you've
guy?
got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Oh, you look distressed. Oh. Oh,
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
you're talking to a fungus spur.
I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this
It's so
place.
cute though.
Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
It's
Hang
so
on.
violent.
I think it's trying to tell us something.
Fungus is so
Great Dendro
cute. I
Archon,
wanna
it's a
like
monster.
bonk it on the head. You know
Please.
what I mean?
Don't worry.
Why did that mean I know?
I think I understand.
She speaks
Seems
fungus.
that it wants us to follow it.
Sure. Why not?
You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
I
Well,
really want to bonk it
fungi
on the
are
head.
kinda cute.
People be nice to plants until they're too alive. You've got a point. Bongo head is a really nice fungus, you know? That's our bongo head.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
That's from an
All
event,
right,
in case you
lead the
don't
way,
keep up with
little
Genshin.
fungus.
Bongo head is from an event.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and
Swap
attack
to
anyone they
Nikita.
see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
Yeah, but I walked past
After
them
all,
100 times.
They can't distinguish which
Mm.
human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons.
She's got a point.
Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
Oh, I see.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Oh dear, what's happening here? He's fallen over. I do not keep up with Genshin. Understandable. Oh, he's
It appears
fallen.
it was in a hurry because of this unconscious
Oh,
fungus.
okay, it's unconscious. I thought he just fell over and couldn't get back up.
Like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida?
The fungus is so cute.
Strange. Very strange. This
Oh.
fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
What does that mean?
Huh? An elemental life form?
I look so shocked.
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely
Oh.
not anything like your typical fungus.
I always forget we have elemental sight. So you're saying it only looks like a fungus?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it. So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
Oh.
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I
When I
just
tried
so
Genshin,
happen
my
to be
scroll
good
wheel
at
was
this sort of
broken. I
thing.
couldn't use elemental
I'll
sight.
see
Oh
what I can
no!
do right away.
Wouldn't you keybind it to something else? I had it keybound to something else, and then the something else turned out to adjust the sensitivity of my mouse. So I put it back onto the scroll wheel.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
I don't like that you
I
can
can't
talk.
believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm
I
just as
feel
shocked as you are.
like from past experience,
Paimon isn't a strange
when things
creature.
can talk,
Just
it doesn't end well.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to
Except for that
evaluate an
mushroom
organism's
underground in the chasm.
intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
oh,
Genshin allowed keyboards at that
no
point.
need
It
to
was
take it
weird.
seriously.
I see.
no
That
big
sucks.
deal.
I just forget elemental sight exists.
Does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
There's no need to start worrying about that all of a
You must
sudden.
understand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak.
This is very
Even
polite.
if you do possess a number
fungus.
of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this
Good
fungus
point.
study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon. You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions.
Someone got
Let's find somewhere
isekai'd
else
into
to talk.
fungus form.
It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
Understandable.
Me.
They're
Says
so
that it's
cute.
very thankful for your help.
They're so cute. Alright. I will not be so suspicious of this talking
I was
fungus.
confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them.
Reincarnated as a fungus.
However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And
My
where did
socks.
you come from?
I come from an
no.
ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
Oh shit.
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and
Enjoy the lore.
happiness
Give me a second.
until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying
That
power
sucks.
consumed all there
What
was.
also sucks is my
The
laptop.
seeds of catastrophe nested
been-
and grew inside of us,
Got apple juice
twisting
all
and
over my
warping
fucking
us,
laptop.
causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse.
No.
Yet, in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
Oh.
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Sorry, whoops. I don't know if... I don't know. My laptop seems to be running fine. I did just spill apple juice all over it, so that's my bad. Do I go put it in rice right now, or...? It's also sticky, and now I have apple juice on my pajama pants, and I'm unhappy about it. I also missed all of the lore.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the
Finish this
desert?
apple juice.
It's said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no
You're
need
good.
to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly.
Oh.
I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You
True.
mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end.
Oh.
I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me.
No, Nahida.
I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
She's just like, I'm not
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
not trusting those adults. Don't tell me she has the power of teleportation as well. That would be insane.
That should do it.
Okay, good.
It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises.
No.
The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
That's so
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
Yes.
Didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Vague. But alright. Yay. Can we? Oh, it's not that far. Okay. I was gonna ask if we could teleport it there, but that would be a little ridiculous, as it is literally just here. Oh. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Are you talking about that crystal?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental
Yes.
power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus. What?
Let's see if I can... If I put myself over here, is that too intrusive? Because I don't want to block the text.
Exactly. The
see
prophecy
how
that
this
it
goes.
mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
We will just have to continue investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
We got this. Alrighty. Following you. Oh, it's at the awkward
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
middle
Don't worry,
running bit.
Paimon can handle any road.
Paimon, you fly.
Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Collect a frog. Oh, please.
Everyone hold hands!
How do I keep... Ow.
Is that all you
Very rude.
Covenants of the deep!
Okay.
Rest and rebuild!
Hey! Oh, jeez.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
Sumeru
No,
and
we
Nahida
didn't.
so far my favorite
The appearance
archons.
of our kind will
Excellent.
change
I
according
love
to the environment.
Nahida. She's so
After
sweet.
communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru,
I also
we
love playing with
discovered
her.
that
She's
fungi
really
are the
fun to
life
play
form
with.
most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators.
Good point.
We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life
I'm
forms in
excited
this
for
land.
Fontaine.
That is why we are so adaptable.
So you
Very
mean,
excited.
if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this
Sure, I
is
think maybe the
common sense
fatigue
to
of
us,
Inazuma and
it
electromagnetism
is
mean
still
to liking
extremely
Smitty.
difficult
Yeah,
to explain.
probably same. I
Putting it as
went back to
simply as
Sumeru
possible, changing
last night or
form
something
requires energy, and energy
because I'm
comes
still
with time.
farming for
You cannot make a
Ayato
sprout
and
grow into
Ayaka
a
and
giant tree
Wanderer
instantly.
for their
Nor
hand
can you
guards,
force a
and it's
tree to
driving me
bear fruit
insane. It's
overnight.
just exhausting.
I see.
And I found
Humans
out they
have a
also
term for
added
this.
the
It's called growth.
You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
seems like it's pretty good at coming up with the metaphors as well.
Growth. I
Um,
see.
they've also added
Yes,
the like
then
electro
this is what you would
scorpions
call growth.
onto
A
next,
most
like there's one
beautiful
next to the
word.
the
I shall
skull,
enjoy it more as we walk.
the snake skull, which it's just made me even more tired of
Farther is it?
Inazuma.
We're
'Cause it's-
about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
Oh, this way.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
Can I swap out my party really quick?
That
Oh
would be
no,
awkward,
I'm not.
wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
Please.
Who will carry who later? We have
Ow!
monsters here!
All right, we're good. Anything that has electric gives me instant
May have a
PTSD
different
from
understanding
Shunna's
of carrying someone.
and the quest where you
No
have to
matter
fight the
whether
electric
it's
boat thing.
tired or not,
Oh
my child
yeah.
is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Oh yeah.
You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, One was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
I hope you enjoyed the story. Thank you. I've been putting it
I
off
think that name is great.
because I wanted to do it on stream. So we're doing it now.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is...
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
Don't worry, you can try and remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Uh-oh. There is... Oh, that's a fence. There is also corruption here.
It's the Withering.
That's it, the Withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Oh.
Paimon doesn't understand.
Huh.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering. But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere.
This is so sad.
Until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home,
This is so sad.
each one
Oh
we
my
manage to bring
god.
back will make me that much happier.
I understand.
Hoyoverse.
Just leave it to us.
I got this.
So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
If you say so.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already.
Is that a Dendroculus over there? Hold on. No, it's the other thing. I would like Venti. Please don't see me. You can't. Okay. Okay. I forget how to do this, to be honest. I haven't played. I haven't cleared a Withering in a while.
Allow me.
Preferably if I can get rid of you. Oh, I remember now. We're good, we're good. Ah! They've moved! Oh, Nida's trial now. I see. Okay, well that was very confusing. She's usually in my number 3, so I'm not... Okay. Eh. Eh. How do we run? I need... Ta-da. And then we come over here and oh! Okay. Sumeru did us so bad with the emotions. God, they really did. And with Wonder as well. Oh, my heart. Can we...
Commit it to memory. Billowing surge.
Yeah, please. Okay. Yeah, good enough. There we go. Magical.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of.
Oh no.
So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I wonder if I'm just really hating to liking.
After returning home.
I love him.
Thinking about how many elemental
Love
life
that man.
forms have turned
His
into
stupid little hat.
killers of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental
Hat
power
man.
still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time.
Hat guy. Yeah, hat
Through
guy.
growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Oh. Please.
Hold on. I think I got something.
She got a text message. Got that 5G straight to her brain.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much.
It's a little
So,
creepy, not
they
gonna
found
lie.
a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay.
Follow me.
If I have to walk all the way there, I'ma be salty. Please tell me I can teleport. Oh, thank God. Imagine if I... Oh my God, that's far. I do desire to change my team. I want D-Look out. Sorry, King. Bye. D-Look out. Swap for Venti.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Yep.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
They're never happy to see me. I've been here
No
countless
fighting.
times.
These are all its family.
Boo!
Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
Okay.
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
Is Nahida
I've
gonna
got an
turn into
idea.
a fungi?
Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
The answer is yes.
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Oh dear.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. we may not be able to avoid a fight.
Hmm.
But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so
So
you
true.
may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
And then she's gonna be
Alright,
stuck
I'm
like
ready.
that.
Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Go, Nahida, go. Oh my god.
Wow!
That was so fast.
Really turned into a fungus!
So how does it
It's
feel?
actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Oh, how do we do that?
I really want to pick
I'll
that
get close
rose.
to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the
Okay.
correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
She has a heart. That's cute.
Got it!
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
I honestly, I don't know what we're doing. But we got this. Oh shit, elemental sight. Huh? Hello?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around.
Move right. Hi!
Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The fungus on patrol noticed me.
Oh, I did the wrong.
Nah.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I'm just chilling up there. Alright. So I guess we go left.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there.
Move left. Hi.
Nah.
They're so cute. Hi. Whew.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
You got this, Nahida. You got this. I have no control over this.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here.
I
I'll hide and
wonder
wait for
which
the
one it
traveler
is.
to catch up.
think I figured it out, guys. Oh shit. Okay. It's that one.
So this is the one. Understood.
Go, Nahida.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Seeing all the fungus has made me crave marshmallows, so if you see me chew, I'm eating marshmallows because I really want to bite down on the fungus, but I can't.
Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's so cold outside. It's freezing out here for me too. Like it's sunny
It's
out,
okay, I have
but I'm
good
cold.
news.
So
Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
a while later, I'm hungry, but I can't eat them.
Go home now?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is.
So
I was hoping you still
Yeah.
remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great. Home, Dendro Dragon.
Excuse me? Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
The what now?
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
What the fuck? Sorry.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire
so
world
cute.
inside the Dendro Dragon's body.
Oh.
The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's still
I hope I can
confused.
see your reaction to this quest because I got college in a minute. If not, I'll look on the phone because I don't want to miss this. Please focus on your classes. Is it like Dendro Slimes giving birth to smaller slimes? Yes, please focus
a
on your
very good
classes.
example. It
Hopefully,
appears that you're much
if
smarter
my
than I
reaction
am.
is
The only
good,
difference
I don't
is
know. I'll
that
I'll
the
clip it
Dendro
or
Dragon
something
is
if
much,
you
much
do miss
larger
it,
than any
or the
Dendro
VOD will be
slime.
up.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro?
Quite far from college.
I
So
haven't
technically
seen
going out
this
together something
expression
else.
on you
I
before.
see, I see.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world.
Enjoy
The
your bus
forbidden
trip.
knowledge should have become a
safe
part
traveling.
of its body a long time ago. Which means
Those
that
are really
if
good
all the
marshmallows.
forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
Then a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now.
Uh-oh.
No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization?
This is also
But anyway,
completely irrelevant.
Apep disappeared and
Actually,
has
I'll
been gone
say-
ever since that time.
I'll say it
It's
when we
been
are not
enduring unimaginable pain all the while.
talking.
It's probably in pain as we speak.
So saving the Dendro Dragon is the important thing you need to do.
Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed.
Uh-oh.
Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer
Dramatic.
be suitable for sustaining life.
Nahida, get a hold of yourself,
Hey.
please.
What about the crystal? What Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Deep breaths, Nahida.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic.
Oh, I can
Have
think
you
about it.
two
You
ever
purposely
seen
think the
anything like
marshmallows are
this
fungus
before?
in your mind.
No.
That's what I was gonna say. Is these marshmallows? They're not like regular ones where it's the fluff all the way inside. They have like strawberry jelly on the inside. And so this is genuinely what I think it would be like to eat one of these fungus. And it's kind of distracting me from the plot, but I will pull it together. But they're really, really good marshmallows, and they've got the strawberry jelly. Anyway.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members.
Yes. Instant text messaging.
I'm counting on
Nahida.
you all. Your info is crucial
Be
to
back
us
on
now.
phone. See you in a minute. Okay.
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
No.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
No.
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know.
Oh.
They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Yes.
Of course. I
Anything.
can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in.
Yep.
And the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
I got you.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Yep. Got it. This way. So far. Hold on.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yep, that's why we're going up. Up and over instead of around. Whee! Aw, cute. Alright, we're here. Can I? Thank you. Will that be any fun? I can remember how to till the fields in the future. Oh, water the farmland.
Rusty,
Easy.
planted on the seeds. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
Alright. Oh!
Flower flowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants
Crud.
were invading.
Okay. I hate water flowers so much.
Allow me.
That didn't do anything because of course.
Everyone hold hands. Brace yourselves.
Okay.
That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Nahida, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
We can go
Can
find
you
the
tell us
dragon.
about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky,
What?
turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an
Maybe
attempt to adapt to its
from-
new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow
Maybe
of the
from
sand.
Zhongli.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established.
Oof.
Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods.
You know what?
However,
I
powerless
honestly
against
can't
the power in the sky,
blame.
and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found.
Yeah, I honestly can't
As far as
blame
I know,
the
Apep
dragons
had been
for
slumbering in the desert, and
being
King Deshret
unhappy.
had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was
You know
contaminated.
what I mean?
I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing
Ow.
it is definitely our top priority right now.
Everything is
Crystal that I
Celestia's
have
fault,
in my
really.
possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Alrighty. Also, I consistently forget. This is unrelated, but I do consistently forget that Conria was underground. I always forget it was underground. I did a pee pee when I thought. Oh, you are filling me with dread. I don't want to. There we go.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
So cute.
You really like them, don't you?
I want to give it a hug.
Family. Like, do you not like your family? That's not what Paimon meant. It's
Paimon,
just that
it
you
doesn't
guys
matter.
are actually the same species.
Doesn't matter. They're still family. Exactly.
Family likes me. I like family.
I know. It's so cute.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Oh dear, Paimon.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
True.
You
I
place
suppose it's
importance
easier
on
when you're in- okay.
appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important.
Agreed.
These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Hoyoverse dumping real life
Oh, Paimon
lessons
gets it
on
now.
us.
Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Paimon's looks changed.
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's
It isn't your
okay.
fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
I've already forgotten the
is
prophecy.
a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths
Reason
east
why I
of
have to cry.
Sumeru, a murky
I'm
place
sorry.
that no one can return from.
Ah, the chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
Travel safe and stay
It's
warm.
impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense.
No, you're not.
However,
I love my
do
country.
think
I
it's
don't.
possible. Follow me. I'll
Nah,
explain it
same.
once we find that
I
elemental
love
life
this
form.
place. If you are unable... Oops, that's not correct. Where am I going? My goodness. Oh, okay. I was concerned. Oh, isn't this the Conria side? The bit where you talk to Dane and then he goes pew pew and then the guy goes blah. I remember. Oh! Wait, can I dodge? I already had the Lumen Stone on because I was already in here. But I want to get the viewpoint and dodge the quest. Dodge the quest and get the viewpoint. Hold on. No! I'm walking away from the viewpoint. Oh.
So that elemental life form came all the way here
It's
on
okay.
its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
We would have
There is
seen.
a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm
Uh-oh.
referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tvat long
Thanks
ago.
for the wow.
It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tvat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
Oh, the
Yep.
filth.
It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Another strange
Still
metaphor.
here.
But Paimon somehow gets this one.
Glad to know,
What
Shadow.
the Lord of Dendro means
What time is it there right now,
that
if you don't
the
mind me asking?
apocalypse was
3:02
altered by the
p.m.
power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Can we? Okay, don't. Please make me walk there. Oh, thank God. This is gonna bug me if I couldn't get this. Court of Pillars. Alright, where TF are we going? This direction. Is there a... No. Yes? Maybe? Am I lazy? Yes. The music is beautiful. Are those rift hounds? Oh, please no.
Oh, it's over there.
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You
Fine.
two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the Lumen Stone on the oozing concretion.
Yep. Yep. Yes, we will. Give me. Let me. Hold on.
Taurus, bring her up here.
Did I do it? Oh. Oh!
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
something dark is coming out. Something's not right.
Everyone back up!
What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh,
I started
no.
sweating and I started saying I'm freezing with my thickest one. Oh no!
I should be able to purge it with my
Oh
elemental
dear. Don't. No. It's definitely connected to forbidden
But
knowledge.
this is our only chance.
I said no, and I mean it. Nahida, we can't go through that again.
Traveler.
Sorry. Panicked. Got anxious.
I trust
But
your
I'm a little traumatized.
I was being a little hasty myself.
Yeah,
Let's
yesterday
see
I
if we can
had
think of another way.
a giant puffy coat on to... What was I doing yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I had like a massive coat on. And today I'm just in a less coat. But I'm still cold. I don't know what the deal with the
Oh,
weather is
yeah.
recently,
You
but it
said
is
that
bad.
the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
But when, you know,
This no good, that no good. Save lives. Important.
so true.
Yes,
So true.
I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
it's okay. There's no need to argue. I'll think of
The
something
slight
to do
echo?
about the elemental power that will
Chef's
be
kiss.
used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Sure thing.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Go Lumine. I don't know what you did. Good job, girl. Hi.
Lord of Dendro, and you others. How long have I been waiting?
I've never thought of how cute they are, but they're so cute.
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait,
Yes.
did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of.
Oh.
You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable.
Shout out to
Even you
Ruka
couldn't
Devata for
promise
planning
that you'd
ahead.
remember her agreement after those events take place.
She's the ultimate mom
However,
friend.
You are definitely someone who stays
Pink.
true to your word. My
Hey, Charlie.
sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
Diofeng. So
you
cute.
and I made the agreement?
I probably
Use your power to
Hold on.
protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Ruka Devata. I probably should have asked, what are you doing, Charles, that requires pink or red? Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, my entire outfit right now is pink in real life, so you know my answer, but Ruka made sure everything was pink. She did! She really did. They let the water fungus float and gave them...
To be honest, I'm nearing my end.
Shut
I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something
Ultimate
like that.
mom friend, though.
But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But
Hair dye,
enough
either
about
dye
me.
pink and re-dye it red from my clothes.
Lord
I'm
of
just go red
Dendro,
right now. Ah!
Let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see,
How long
I
away
won't
is the
last
cause?
much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but
I want to do
can you please
Ruka
tell me what
Devata
this
cosplay.
is?
She's so pretty.
This
June.
is a
When's
fire
June?
seed.
Oh my
It's an
god.
essential
Hey.
item for saving the Dendro dragon.
Pink doesn't last very
Thankfully,
long,
it
so I might
appears
as well
to
try
be in
pink.
good condition.
Ah,
The Lord
okay.
of Dendro and our people
We can do pink
created
now and
this
then do
item
red, so it'll
together.
be fresh.
It mimics
Look!
how the Dendro dragon's
Hey!
heart of Oasis operates. The
I have
Dendro
no
dragon
perception of
has
time.
been
You know
tormented
this.
by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its
Oh
power.
no.
However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of Oasis
I want to
using
do
the
that.
fire
Save the
seed,
dragon.
then the Dendro Dragon
bet
will begin
slay.
to recover. And
Making me
as a
want to dye my hair,
result,
but I need to bleach it.
our
And
homeland
that's
will
a hassle.
return to the way
Such a big
it
hassle.
once was.
Oh, so the heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
Where did you even get it,
No
Nahida?
wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
I remember seeing Nahida cosplay
What?
clip. It's just
You
50
used
just
the
casually
fire seed to
on
save
an
me.
elevator. Nice.
Why? What's wrong?
That's...
Being a goodbye.
Never mind.
Enjoy
It's not your
purchasing.
fault. You didn't know.
Huh?
The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it.
Need to do the roots.
It's
Yeah, I gotta
very
read the my roots.
powerful, yet fragile at the same time.
I think my
It
roots
is not stable in
are
its
like
current form. To
a
prevent
third
any accidents,
of my hair length
please
right
don't
now.
Use it again.
Oh.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
Yes.
Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the fire seed can also resonate with the heart of Oasis.
Pog.
In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the fire seed.
Slay.
But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
Oh.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
No.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
Yeah.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the
Says
Lord
who?
of Dendro. Lord
His
of
hat
Dendro,
looks like a
I thank
hot
you
cross
for
bun.
coming to find me, and for
Mushroom.
being willing to save the
I'm
Dendro
gonna eat
Dragon.
another marshmallow. Don't
Our
worry.
past has been saved, and our
Oh.
future has been ensured.
Sumeru, stop
It's enough
ripping
for
my
me.
heart apart.
Just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more?
Yeah.
I can still feel its elemental power.
Sure.
Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Yes. Very powerful hand that we have.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family
If something
members.
happens to this floating
Do
hydro
not be
fungus,
sad, my friends.
I'm quitting.
Its wish has come true, and it's very happy.
By the power of hand, I freed you.
Because its external
What should I
form
eat?
doesn't matter, right?
Adobo.
Yes, because our external
Seriously though,
form
this
does not
hand,
matter, and our
communication,
home has been saved.
cleansing
There is
things,
nothing more
probably.
important than being together with
Really
family.
dramatic pauses.
Let's go.
Home.
Why does Nahida look so sad? No! Yeah. We will be pausing once this hits 40 because I want to fight the ocean. Oh boy. See, here's the thing. Okay. This is the issue with Sumeru being so big. Is I still haven't 100%ed Mondstadt. Let alone, like, Leeway, because look how big Leeway is. I haven't done that. Dragonspine, absolutely not. I only, like, yesterday and the day before did Tsurumi Island and Yashiori Island, and I'm gradually 100%ing the others. 80, 100%, okay, that's really small, it doesn't count, that's really small, it doesn't count. 72, 82, 81, 90, 88, 44, 0, 0%. I want a hat like this shroom, me too. Oh, why do I say that? I have a big mushroom hat. I can just wear my big mushroom hat. Of course the road is under repair, can't wait to freeze even longer with this graphic game, no! Shove hands in jacket. Yes, places I have. Yes. This isn't spoilers at all. Charlie, this is spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't. Shove hands in jacket, shove hands in opposite sleeves. That's a good warming one. Good warming tactic. I'm gonna keep eating these marshmallows, and they really are just reminding me of the shrooms.
It's not much further. Follow
Oh
me.
no, the
We're
game I
close
play
now.
frequently. Of course. Hold on. Sorry, hold on, wait. Wasn't that the direction that... Oh no. Triply? Triply? That I never work because I don't want to be that guy. What is that? Can we... Can't miss your reaction, forget about the hands I want to see. Miss your reaction, forget about the hands I want to see. Okay. Can we do this really quick? Oh, no we can't, because I don't have balance. Oh, no we can't. Eh. Wait.
Let's play.
Wait. Is this cheating? I thought you were making a Sumeru plant moss pun. But... Was that cheating? We did it. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. And then also, excuse me, just really quick. Because I want to pick this up. Here. I'm sorry.
Brace yourselves.
Woo! Shipley is like a fedora. Ah, I see. I'm gonna get them for tomorrow. This is why I need Venti. I like cheating. Venti and Wanderer. Very
I can
good
feel
for cheating.
its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us.
Okay.
It has already noticed our presence.
Yes. Has it noticed how distracted I'm getting? Because I want to get the Dendroculus. Thank you. I can't see anything. Tricorns are better. Alicia! Oh, bye!
We won't be able to see
Hi and
anything
bye.
if we keep going that way.
No hats? Nothing? Oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, look. Something's over there.
How am I supposed to see if there's sand in my eyes? Oh yes, it's time. Oh shit!
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
Hi!
Knew it would be big, but not that big.
Holy shit!
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
Yeah, sure. Turning around. Leaving.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Whatever you say, we're going. Why aren't we going?
We're here to save you.
Okay, that's why we're not going.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by
she
leaning
got
on the
to
heavens
choose, though.
below. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I wanna pet it. You
I know that you
enjoy.
hate both gods
Have
and
fun
humans, but you've grown
perishing.
too weak now.
It don't bite, I
Can
swear.
you
to
your
God.
hatred, even for only a
Guys.
moment?
Let go,
Oh my
for
god.
only a moment.
Big.
Foolish Brewer, you will find
Big
no
dragon.
gratefulness from me, even if you heal me.
Alright, then.
You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
Okay, well, that is a good reason not to revive.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable.
I'm a robot, I'll be
Although I am
fine.
gravely ill,
Picking
my
up
mind
parts
remains
from
clear.
across the desert. Oh,
I
well,
am
look, there's a
different
cog.
from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
Eh.
There's no need for this.
Big dragon.
There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
Imagine having beef with a kid.
The truth.
500-year-old kid.
shackles that the god of wisdom
Technically, she's
cannot
still
escape
500.
from.
Even if
I
Ruktavata has
have
been
paid dearly
erased.
for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave!
Careful.
Trevor looks so bored. What the fuck is what?
That before.
It's our family.
Oh,
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
Paimon, we've been over this.
Form not important. Inner nature say.
Music.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours.
I got a
In
new
other
frame being
words,
made, so I'll just make
they're
my memory
residents of
module
our
over when it's ready.
homeland.
Is
You
this
gotta
what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
Shake it clear of
This
sand.
is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one.
Oh dear.
Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon.
My lip is bleeding.
They've gradually taken this form
Ouchie.
in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey! Can you guys talk?
Chico's
We're
trying
here
to
to rescue you!
Nope. They cannot. They're not responding.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed.
So all of
Only
this.
its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
Oh.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
So we can
Our
blame
world become the same if
so
forbidden
much of
knowledge was allowed
this
to rampage
on the
across
academia,
Tibet.
right? For keeping Nahida locked up for 500 years.
Unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Okay. But if they're gonna attack me... Oh, yeah, they're attacking me. Fine.
For takeoff.
I'm sorry. I'm giving you water.
Everyone hop in.
Oh, you are crunchy. You're a crunchy guy. Crunchy fish. Clam fish, but on land. Something goes wrong in some better. Just blame the academia. It's probably right.
They don't seem aggressive anymore.
Or at the very least,
To go home.
it's because of them, like cause and effect, you
Yes.
know.
It was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It
is
seems
so
only the
sad.
fire seed or a Pep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Great.
Everyone goes home, not just us.
Mm.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second.
Go, Nahida. Don't sag, it's alright, I'm sagging.
It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I
Huh?
can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But, Nahida...
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever
Okay.
happens.
You tell him animal fungi, right?
It won't
Why
require
is
much
she-
elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Sorry. Stubborn.
It's okay. You have a point. You're correct.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a Pep again. After
Understandable.
all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will
Anything
never
happens to
forget
these two
your
fungi,
kindness.
I'm throwing all caution to the wind and stabbing that dragon. I don't care.
Here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Oh. It evolved.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could
Big
be
hat.
achieved in such a short period
It's
of
such a
time.
cute. I want that hat. I
It's
want the
because
mushroom
you're
hat.
carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
When your shroom
This is the
evolves.
last part. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. But I don't have that one unlocked. It's okay. We'll walk. I'm involved too, but to monkey, please help. Is that not technically with that? I forget how evolution technically works, but isn't that evolving? If that is how indeed human evolution worked. Let's just... perhaps? I assume there's
What's
a
that?
fight coming up,
Join you for a walk?
and Ayato is just convenient if I have nahida. Oh, there was a safer way I could have done that. It's fine. I see. I see the teleport waypoint. Let me grab that. Shrooms, I will not drop by near you because now I'm emotionally attached to you and I don't want to kill you. There's the safe way and then there's the shell way. Exactly. He doesn't take damage, so it's fine. Why? Huh? I can't see it, so it doesn't exist. Hello. Turn and run. Turn and run. I don't want to hit the hilly troll either because Conria. And I'm again. Nope. 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 Down. Why do I have to fight the hilly trolls? Also, they're scary. I don't want to. Eh. Yeah, got him. Dodge. Yo. Pretty. Whoa. That's gorgeous. That is so pretty.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
We can't go any
Yeah.
further.
Who knows what's inside that cave?
Why can't we go any further?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem
The
to want
characters
to
from
help
us?
at all.
No, just sledge our friends and
I'll
push
see what I
up a
can do.
team. That's exactly what I do.
I know we don't see eye to eye.
I did
and
find
that we have
that,
a very
yes.
different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different.
I just
and right
upgrade
now,
Xiao
we
every
share
time.
a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
That reminds me, I should probably
Wonder if the Dendro
run
Dragon's
for
even willing
to
to
a
listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've
artifact
done in the
hunt
name
for
of
him.
hatred.
I need to upgrade his artifact.
Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people.
Our people.
They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home.
I built a
And
proper
now that
Ayaka, but she doesn't
everything
have
is
a
over,
Shadows.
all the hatred that
Exactly.
you harbor has
Zhao is
lost its
just
meaning.
the best.
Rather than
I'm
continuing
not
to
biased.
fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
The void. She's just talking to
No
the void.
response.
Oh dear.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
Understandable. Get his ass, Nahida. And still no good. Oh. Hold on to me.
Please keep everyone safe.
Huh?
And send us to the homeland.
Nahida, what? Huh? I don't even get to collect that viewpoint, huh? I am devastated. I'm lazy, I won't hide it. Shao carries me so much. Same. Same. Shao just does heavy
Nahida,
damage.
where are we?
Where am I?
Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she
I like
go?
to talk to the void too, Nahida, though the void is usually...
I was only able to ensure that we made it here
That is a
safely.
very
It's possible
dangerous
we arrived at
void,
different
that one.
locations.
Very dark void.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
If
Yeah,
Nahida ends
let's
up
go.
in trial...
I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover.
So true.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around.
Oh, Paimon.
Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
Okay. Then I'm swapping her out for... Okay, never mind. Well, this is... something. Huh.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power.
It's Florida.
The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light
Never
it.
been to Florida,
Need
but
to find the traveler.
looks like Florida to me.
Alright, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
the fire seed. What happened?
We used it too
shattered.
much.
It was even more unstable than I expected.
Nahida!
Why? We barely used it.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no.
How long ago was that?
Wait.
How many years?
Let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered,
Would that be
wouldn't that mean we
Rukudavata
came
creating
all
it?
this way for nothing?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida?
Oh my god, she's also wearing, like, socks in the water. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nahida.
Don't
Could be
worry,
Louisiana,
Paimon.
though, with the bio.
This is my
True,
responsibility.
true.
The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly
And that is that,
concentrated
this is
elemental
this.
power.
Real.
Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus.
I've never been more upset that she
So,
doesn't wear
all I have
shoes.
to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
that's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that Apep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over.
Like the
I
eye.
can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
She's got
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida.
Oh, it's me.
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all
Maybe you should
grown
put a
on
little
this
pep
long
in
journey.
this step. Check that out.
The purpose of that growth was to return home. Then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
What the hell? What the hell? Why did they give Nahida? Oh crap. Hi. What the fuck are you? Ah. Why do they give Nahida all of the very, very sad lore? Stop that. Oh. I don't want to hurt it.
Hold the line.
Caught me right in the goddamn feels. Alright, okay. This is enough. Enough's enough. What? Oh. Defeat. Oh, okay.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye.
Bye.
We may never meet again.
I believe Samira got me in the same place. God, same.
No matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
This is so sad. What the hell? What the hell, universe?
Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
And now I have to fight them? I don't want to fight them. Yeah, the glitching as always. Also, I know I'm still down in the corner. That's my bad. Come on. Please.
This way through the river. Yeah. Covenant of the deep.
Bonk. Bonk. Hey now. Wait, cutscene. Oh. Again? Oh, for criminy.
I learned a wonderful word. It's you. Choose right.
I don't think that this. Oh, the child's name. Why is Jia dying? Rude.
Allow me.
I forgot what I was saying, to be honest. Yeah! We're good. Ah, yes, I remember now. I don't think this nahida is as good as my nahida. Yeah, my nahida is better.
Yeah, this way through the river. Tor, bring refuge. Hold the line.
Enter. Huh? What if I just have. Oh, this one. No. Okay. Bruh.
Be still.
Picked up my headphones from the kitchen house. No!
Grow, grow, grow. Useless.
I don't know the word defend, I just know tank. Alright, we're good. Okay, that was scary. That is very scary.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you.
If I'm gonna throw hands with this dragon
The
right now,
guardians that
swear
have
to God.
accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
This dragon.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel
really
now
such a-
is a
I know,
feeling that
right?
has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
Okay, good.
The
I'm not
forbidden
beating up a
knowledge
dragon. That's
influenced you
good.
ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me.
Me too. You're good. Continue.
Destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you.
Understandable.
When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Oh my god!
Yeesh, who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes.
Oh, the
Before you
traveler's
begin
shoes are
resting,
getting all wet.
There is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past
The only time I
that
agree
only
with Paimon, for
forbidden
real.
knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly
Paimon's been on
principles.
thin ice for me recently, not
The
gonna lie.
Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An
Dragon King
unimaginable war
Festival.
took place into
Sorry.
that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse.
At least the Traveler's wearing boots that I blew. True.
In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must
Be
turn
back after
into
college.
ash.
Hopefully, have a fun time, guys. Good luck with
But
your
I
college.
didn't give up on searching for a way to
Have a
turn
good
the
time.
tides,
Be a good student. You
even
got
after
this.
the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed.
I love that word,
Some of the
irrevocably.
dragons have grown close to your
So I think I say
kind and have
irrevocably.
forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us.
Yeah.
And some died,
The
leaving
father.
behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart, even to this day. I will follow it until the end of my time.
Understandable.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud
Christ!
kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power.
It's almost like some people want to move on and not hold a grudge and enjoy
However,
life to the
what
fullest,
I gained
ABAP.
was no
Yeah.
benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse.
It's
I
almost
used
like
up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then,
it's almost
I
like
still
growth is a
believed
good
that
thing,
his
APAP.
insanity was far greater than that of my own.
Well, probably.
So
He is
that's
dead
how the
now, so
apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful
she is tiny.
eye.
This is true.
How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Christ.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in
Yeah,
one
I
piece,
can
too.
get the
The dragon will
thingy-majiggy.
need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again.
I can
It's
get
not
the
as ruthless as
viewpoint.
it was before. Curing the dragon
pep.
of its
Like, I hold a
illness
grudge.
only made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good
A
mood
pep,
when they're
more
feeling
like
sick.
I can't move on.
Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion, but it seems to have lost some of its
Indeed.
meaning.
Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Plenty of people live
Family.
alone in apartments, Paimon.
Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! Huh. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
Good question, Paimon. Good question. Please forgive me while I grab this. Lost Hermitage. Some call me a hermit. Me. I call myself a hermit. It's because it's true. Grab this. Hold on. Oh. Why can't I go any further than that? Ah!
So, you collect these?
Alhaitham? Bitch! Sorry, I don't typically do things with him. I usually, you know, I am a Zhao main, so I am very used to Zhao's voice lines. I don't know what the fuck. Leave me alone. I collect them to level you up. How dare you? I'm just seeing if there's anything down here. There isn't. Okay. Are we certain I can't go that way? Are we sure?
Be still.
I got some sass. Yeah, motherfucker. I leveled you up to 90 for this? No. Cruel. Wait, what direction are we? Why? Okay, well, that answers my question. Where am I going? Right. This way. And we wait. I'm sleepy. Okay. Hi guys.
They're still here! Have
Oh.
they really been waiting here all this time?
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Newer is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it?
Sad foot.
This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
If you say so, Nahida. In response to shove your face. I have been eating marshmallows this whole time. They're you know, it's sort of the vibe. Aha! I need to remember to do the survey. Because I forgot last time. And what am I supposed to do with my life now? Ayata, tell me. Was I gonna do something else? I was. That's not it. That's not what I was gonna do. First of all, do we have enough to pull? Time to buy tile to the diagonal super beyond. No. Please no. Do we pull? Alright, now I can pull myself back into the corner. Banished once more to the bottom right corner. Do we pull for Baiju? Just 110 pull. Because I am saving up for Kazuha and I've heard he's coming next. It's just fine. Nothing's gonna happen. And hopefully I get Kave and I don't see... Okay. 4-star, give me Kave. Give me Kave. Please. Palpatine said do it. Kave. Kave, Kave, don't give me a weapon. Don't give me a weapon. He's gonna go crying books back. Motherfucker. I nearly... He does not want to come home. You motherfucker. Alright, I'll pull for him when he next comes around. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. Not happy. it's whatever. Okay, hold on. Okay, what was I gonna do? This. Fragmented testimony. Which is what? Alhaitham's quest. Alrighty. Let me... Alhaitham story quest time. How long have we been live for? 2.5 hours, if we don't include the half an hour of Duolingo earlier. Alright. Oops. Tapped out. One way. That way. Let's go. I think I accidentally started this one at some point. Or like I began it and I just never finished it. Which honestly checks out, really. So we're looking for... some guy is looking for Alhaitham, so we're looking for some guy to look for Alhaitham. I don't know. I don't remember.
Hey there.
Oh,
Excuse
nope,
us,
we're
but
looking
is
for
that
Signer.
at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now. But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
I keep accidentally running into
We
quests.
ran into this guy
I
by the
saw...
gates, and he seems really eager to speak with Amatra. It sounds like something urgent.
I saw someone on Twitter would cover like teleport waypoints with the map pins so they couldn't even like click on them. so they wouldn't start quests. So they wouldn't start quests and they could do them on stream. It's a little funny. Fun star signer, real.
If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
Love that man. Signer's great.
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent.
Why did the music change?
There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere.
Christ!
I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous, and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Is this...
Even if what you say is... Alright, I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
Understandable.
You think I'm lying?
Well,
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol. Sorry, but
seems
can you
kinda-
two wait
yeah.
out here a little while? We'll be back soon.
yes, sir. We will wait here and not move for a long, long time. Oh, hi, alhaitham.
Huh? Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided
Wait
to launch
here
an
impatiently
investigation
for
based on the
alhaitham.
leads he provided.
Exactly.
Per protocol, this matter was
Hi,
reported to
alhaitham.
acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really?
Of course.
I'm unsurprised you have this much free time. In that case,
I think is his ulterior motive so that he
It's
doesn't
already
have to
against
do
protocol
actual
for
work.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two, oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
I'm
don't
saluting.
you worry. Our lips are sealed.
Yep.
All right, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any
Sorry, I'm
suspicious
just
persons.
admiring alhaitham's jacket.
That's right. Arav, prepare to head out. You two, do as you will.
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Alright. Probably not necessary to actually put alhaitham in the party. Because he'll be in the test. They always do like the fun little test thing, right? But who works well with alhaitham? Leave Ayato. It's fine. Where are we going? It's down. So again, there is the safe way. And then there is the Zhao way. And if you haven't heard of the Zhao way, it looks a little bit like this.
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What's our next course of action? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons.
Where is Sino? What's Sino doing? What is
Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
He's a mere sage.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
I don't even know what level Fischl is at, now that you mention it, actually. Alhaitham's gonna order some food.
Casually ignoring people, just like he did back at Aro Village.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly.
What?
Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That
Embrace
question was
Alhaitham.
obviously bait.
Exactly.
The
No, he
Matra were
would.
once under the
He'd do
influence of the
braids.
sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
I think
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Sorry, I'm picking up my lips.
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
No, I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
I don't trust this guy. Mostly because I
Really?
exclusively trust Alhaitham in
A
this scenario.
misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Meaning...
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the Acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know
Give
Siraj?
us more than Mona right now.
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project. He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of Mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you all.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning,
I have a hunch.
his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
I have a hunch, and I hope
that's
my
fine.
hunch is wrong.
We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious, what do you need him for exactly?
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
Of course
see.
you have.
We'll be returning to the Academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
Follow me, he says, going 19 meters away.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know Siraj?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation.
I don't know about you, I wouldn't do that
So
for
you're
any of
not
my
here because you're
classmates.
interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth, but I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being,
course.
all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the Academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my
That's a
suggestions
good and bad
on board
thing about
and
online
ultimately
classes.
decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilyas, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
Paimon has
I'm
such
sorry,
tiny hands.
But I've already
I just
tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the Academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville.
That's so sweet.
I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
Yeah, touching grass is a good thing. I say, playing Genshin Impact. But
remember.
yeah,
Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
attending in person
Not
is good
unexpected.
to fill
However,
the social
you're the
void.
only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present.
Let me just
As
look
such,
for all the caves
we'll do
in the
everything
area.
we can to help you regain your memories.
Get the help of the
Losing your
forest
memories
watchers.
must be really painful.
I've been in a
But
lot of
don't
them.
you
I'm
worry.
sure I
We'll
can
help you
help.
get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it.
Hi, welcome,
I have
raiders.
so few memories that
Thank
I don't even
you
have a
so
clear
much for the
idea
raid.
of who I am.
Iva.
And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow.
Hold on, give me.
Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for
Give me
bringing me
1
what
second.
clarity I do have right now.
Ah, also playing Genshin. How was that? I guess.
Now, I do remember that I worked part-time
What
at
have
a place
you
in the
been?
academia
What were you
called
doing in
the
Genshin?
Research Preparation
We're doing
Center. That's
lore.
also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
I really do appreciate that this guy, this guy, remembers not much, but he remembers his paycheck. That's that's so valid. Oh, can I get up there without going the long way? Oh, I have to go the long way. Okay. Dialogue simulator, not for real. Talking simulator, and I sit here and experience the talking. Hello, hello. If you have a preferred name you'd like to be called, let me know. I see shiny. I must collect shiny. Surely I could have teleported, right? I should have. I didn't, but I should have. And thank you so much for the follow. How goes? Alright, where TF are we? Okay, this way. This direction. Such a pain when you run out of sprint. Into the House of Dana we go. The library. Someone was singing outside. Wait, I'm pretty sure there is, like, a chest down here or something. No, I think I already got it. Okay, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Okay, now we go. Genshin's too hard for me, I can't get 36 stars. I've never gotten 36 stars in the Abyss, I don't think. I just see, okay, I know I should talk to that guy, but I also want to get... No! I wanted to get the book. I've never once gotten 36 stars. It's way too difficult.
I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilias. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Spend all my time trying to 100% all the areas instead of doing Spiral.
Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
Spiral like twice a week, and then I give up.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled.
Uh-oh.
Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project.
Suspicious.
He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that.
Why is the library in charge
probably
of
having
this?
coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least.
Yeah.
Is this acceptable, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
I do feel 9 and maybe 10 if I get really bored, but I usually just ignore this. But yeah, that's, I mean, like, that's fair. Hold on. I see shinies and I wish to collect them. Give me a second. So far, I've only ever, like, managed to finish, floor 11. I've never gone past floor 11. This is all stuff I'll read off stream. I'm not gonna read this stuff on stream. Do not even stress. This is already dialogue simulator. We don't need to do dialogue reading simulator right now. What was I doing? No, I already forgot. No, wait, another shiny. Ooh, another one. Hold on. Yay! This way. Can I climb up? Why do I... Then my Ayaka has sent her to buffer, it's not too bad. Oh yeah, true. I have yet to build... like, my Ayaka is not very built at all. None of my characters are particularly very built. Zhao is like the only one. You read more books in video games than in real life. Nah, for real. I haven't read a physical book in so long. I have like a couple here that I've been meaning to, but I just get, you know, I just get bored. Nothing's hooked me enough recently. I'm waiting to find a book that like really hooks me. Once again. Oh, I'm actually... Oh, this is fine. Hi. I don't read because if I start reading, I don't stop. Isn't that a good thing?
Yes. Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore.
Huh?
I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
I am
Well, with the
so glad to
downfall of the
not get
Sages
recognized.
Not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Until you forget to eat or do.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay,
Talk
no,
about
that's...
blunt.
Yeah,
But
that's
that
fair.
isn't the only reason for the lack
I do
of
that
motivation
also.
to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join.
I
Although our
binge-watched
names will
too
be
much
further
anime.
down in the
It's only
paper,
been-
we'll have a much easier
What-
time.
what show were you
We don't have
watching?
to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
You want an office job, bro. Oh? Did he get like an Akasha terminal implanted in his head or something? Is he alright? Oh, this is hurting my eyes.
My head, it hurts.
Oh. Ouch. Sorry if this is hurting to watch, because it's
remember now.
hurting me to watch.
I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached.
Uh-huh.
You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
Hive mind.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Uh-oh. Endo and Kobayashi the Hive later Sounds good, sounds good. I can see why you were watching it all in one day.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number.
Should we be having this conversation in front of the
members would
guy
share their
behind
memories
us?
and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the
Actually,
point
the great
of all that?
soundtrack. Excellent.
Think of it as linking many minds
Very
together
good, very
and
good.
tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa.
Questionable.
Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
If anything is called hive mind, that's not a good
We
thing.
have to stop him before it's complete.
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages.
Not if
There
alhaitham
are
has
many
anything to
who
do
would
with
give
it.
up everything to be a part of his research
Behind the
team.
anime about Otome Game
I'm
Spieler.
nothing
There's an
special,
anime?
though, so I
Is
doubt
it
I'd get the
that one?
opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Okay. This is really just a walk around and find people simulator. But if anyone does have any good anime recommendations, let me know. I've been meaning to find something new to watch. I haven't, instead of just watching Fairy Tales like the 100th time again. Hello. Oh.
There's quality here.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilias?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my
Promise
memories.
that some character in an Ultimate game can hear the
And?
commentary.
Are you trying to say that I should forgive you
Oof.
just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
Oh my god.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that.
Yeah,
I heard
I'll
that
hate them.
Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
I was also gonna say, I've definitely read fan fictions about that sort of otome thing. 100%. The story's actually pretty good, but I'd love to see more anime where characters can hear us in the real world. Yeah, that'd be cool. I like more... I don't know if it's isekai, reverse isekai, bring the anime characters to the real world. That'd be funny.
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then?
Mm-hmm.
They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data,
So is
it is
anime like
meaningless
that?
to judge
Ooh.
individuals based solely on their Jnana energy.
If you know what it's
At
called, I'd love to
most,
watch it. That sounds
Jnana
fun.
energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused,
No worries.
and that was the end of it.
The-
Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this
Oh my
eyesore.
good lord.
Please wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much.
Are you creators?
Do you really not
Is that what it's
remember
called?
anything?
I really don't.
I'll
And
write it
after
down.
she said that, I've had this
Don't
heavy
look
feeling in my chest. I guess
No. Oh, wait,
I did
hold on.
something really horrible.
I have a random piece
Do
of
you
scrap
want to remember?
cardboard
Huh?
from a tissue box.
Even though you're a witness against
a
Siraj
gel
in this
pen.
case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere.
Have
Would
it
you like
written
me to
down
look into it?
on a random
Yes,
scrap of paper.
please.
All right. Then
not
let's
gonna be
return to the
good.
House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
I'm sleepy and hungry. Where am I?
Worthless!
Have I never been on this side of the academia? Oops. Quite possibly. Where am I? Wait. Eh. Are there chests up here? Aha! There is a chest up here.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
Apparently I do not explore Sumeru as much as I thought I did. Alright, I am lost. Hold on. We're just gonna... just gonna do this. My history is full of people playing the Guzheng, because I was going down a rabbit hole recently. I think the last rabbit hole I went down was... the state of the US economy. I think it was genuinely the last one I went down. It was just a couple days ago. I was curious, okay? I got interested. I'll give you the spark notes on that. It sucks. The end. Thank you. I gathered.
Let's
yeah,
split
but
up for now.
I wanted to know
Ilias, you go and deal with
details.
that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me.
Okay.
We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Yup.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilias. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it.
Yeah!
I'll also try my best to remember
really bad,
anything
isn't
else
it?
related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
Okay.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
If you want to look like what if you want to know what it looks like when companies in a country, then just look at America right now. Yeah. One of my favorite rabbit holes is the Wikipedia editor community. Oh. What? God damn it.
Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
Go up. Oops. Another rabbit hole I've been down. That's very pretty. Is... That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't come in here, so I forget just how pretty that is. They look like branches from Irminsul or something. I know alhaitham's on the other side, but I want to look for books. I was saying something. Ah, my recent Wikipedia rabbit holes. Yeah, I went on the economy rabbit hole. That wasn't a Wikipedia one, that was just a rabbit hole. Another one I went on... It's like some sort of Twitter rabbit hole, but like a really niche one, and I can't remember what it was. This is your desk? Fancy. Good night. Why is the chair so big? I know, okay, I know... I was about to say, I know Xiao is like short, but even for Ayato, I think things in Genshin are very oddly proportionate. Like they're just a bit wrong. Anyway, still
Okay.
the bookmark of the Wikipedia
The
page for
important files from the
missing
last few years
Wikipedians?
should all be here.
Shit. Such a big chair. Why? He's just reading. Alright. Witnesses that say there's a mysterious shadow wandering around Padasthia at night. Case was closed. The Ritawahist Darshan also had an abundance of widows. Recently, there's some new rumors that student having some thesis circumstances under investigation. It'll be this one. Many vacancies for sages and numbers of suspicious students running that news. Hope to study. No. Huh? I read them all. Chan needs to fiddle that sass for real.
What's wrong?
It's compensation.
Anyway,
for his
I found
people
Elias's
skills.
file. Let's meet downstairs.
Clee could sleep in that chair. I could sleep in that chair. I sleep in many chairs, but I could sleep in that one specifically. And sit down a brief rabbit hole glass bridges.
What have I done?
This file
Fair.
indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Put him in a break until next class. Thank God I fixed
Your
all my grades.
instructor was
and
engaging in academic fraud, and you
I'm
were the
being
one
in
who
hand bunch
reported
of
it.
grades left to fix.
Your report
You
was
got
found to be
this.
true after a series of investigations.
We're
and
now
your
in the
instructor was brought to
alhaitham,
justice by the mantra.
story.
This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
We're seeing the world
No,
in
it's
3D
just-
colors.
My head feels like it's being ripped apart again.
Painful to
It
watch.
hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But I'm still suspicious of you. Only because I really trust alhaitham.
It should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
You can do that. I have Kokomi. She'll heal you.
Take it slow.
Oh.
Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Whenever I
Thank
see
you.
the red blue 3D.
I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but
No,
it does make me feel more confident about the
have a
situation I'm
version
in.
of Bobby Magic of Pegasus that
Paycheck to his sister. Come on.
that flips between 3D and 2D, and the 3D has the red blue effect, so I have to like find glasses every time I want to watch it on DVD. Good movie though. I just haven't watched it in forever because of the 3D effect. Isn't it? It's Spy Kids 3 that... Oh no, all of the Spy Kids had a 3D effect, I think. Why is there no waypoint in Gandharvaville? Frustrating. Only real 3D. Like the ones from the theaters? A couple, probably like 5. I haven't seen a 3D movie in ages though. Film where they went into a video game, which is the first one they did in 3D. Yeah, that'd be number 3. Spy Kids. So it was Spy Kids 1, Spy Kids 2 was The Lost Island, and Spy Kids 3 was the video game one, and then
We
Spy
should be
Kids
close.
4
Let me
was
think. It should be
was
this
a
way.
time jump. The time guy who got stuck in time and then did the time thing, and there was time. Anyway.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
She pretty makeup, pretty makeup.
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us.
No.
Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm
Spy
fine.
Kids
Just
3D
a
game
minor
over Spy Kids
headache.
4 with the,
I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Yeah, that's it.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out.
Back then.
I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
We're not.
Elias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Doesn't want his family to worry.
That's enough, you two. Elias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Elias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilyas? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or
I
not.
say this every time. Shout out to the voice actors for putting so much life into these characters.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it?
Spy Kids 2 is my favorite.
Good.
I think.
Are you a friend of his?
Spy Kids.
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham.
Spy Kids 2 is good.
In Paimon.
They're all good. I enjoy all of them.
Oh.
Except for maybe
that
number
rings a
4.
bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilyas.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I disliked to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
I hate them.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first.
I don't trust him.
Remember where Siraj's cave is now.
I don't trust him.
I'll take you there.
I don't trust him.
That's great!
I think he's been connected with Siraj for too long, and Siraj hated alhaitham.
We've only checked off one, right?
Imagine if the side quest could be with you.
Are we
Right?
not gonna do that first?
I
There are more
typically
important
don't
things
read
at hand.
the side
Have to
quests very
stop
much.
Siraj
I
before he
skim them.
completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
Voiced by
You're
me,
right.
amateur voice actor extraordinaire. I just read them out loud. Typically very monotone. I saw this behind it. Hold on. Pride and Prejudice! I love that movie. Sorry. Great book also. I saw this. I want this. It's called Pride and Prejudice, this quest. Unadulterated loathing. Apparently they're making a Wicked movie. Don't know how I feel about that. Let me, hold on. I want mushrooms. Every time I come to this waypoint, I have to get the mushrooms. It's from, farming for Wanderer so many times. No! Oh, crap. Of the R&R quest, I skip everything except handouts and main Archon. I still haven't finished R&R, oh god! R&R is very long. Alright, where are we going? I think for some of it, I genuinely just put on auto play, and then what else would I have done? I think I just like went on Twitter or something for parts of it. It's a very long quest. I only did it to get the vintage light because I love playing with instruments. No fair. They're fair. I am not good at these instruments. I wish I was. I'm good at another game's instruments, but not Genshin instruments. They're so hard.
This is the place.
Hmm.
It's
Suspicious.
so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take a look.
This is just cask of Amontillado? Amontillado? They're just gonna block up the entrance behind, and then we're gonna be stuck.
Ready to do my utmost.
It's fine. There's a lot of delay with these instruments. Yeah, I find them difficult. One of my friends is so good on the Genshin instruments. Like, so talented. I alhaitham. I honestly think that my alhaitham might even be better, but we're not gonna say that. You jam buttons until it's muscle memory, no skill involved. Yeah, that's me playing a lot of online instruments. Just muscle memory.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilias, do you remember this place? Huh?
I told you.
Ilias! Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us?
He looks very
Should we
abyss
wait
in
here
this
or turn around
darkness.
and look for him?
There's no need
He's
for that.
usually got like a
Let's keep
grey
moving.
tint to his clothes, but this is a blue tint, and he looks very, very abyss.
Catches up to us.
Still can't do Lantern Right fully. I feel on the best chorus part. I love the Lantern Right song because it's Zhao's song. Nothing, nothing, no. Okay. Oops, that's a pole. Oh. Hi.
It's okay, Ilias. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
You've reminded me
A
I
lot of
never actually
people warn
finished
me
the
to not
Lantern
say
Right.
anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual
Oh,
threats and insults.
That's not a lot.
All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Motion sickness?
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Ilia's past.
Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the collective consciousness.
My first Lantern Right didn't go well after I heard it. That's right. To take my headphones off, I just couldn't. Oh no! My very first Lantern Right was like last year, and it was one that Zhao was especially in, but I didn't have time, and so I missed like the final cutscene of it, and I'm devastated to this day that I did, because I simped for that man.
Collective consciousness?
But
It's
Hutha's
clear that
rap,
this place
I
isn't
think,
a
was
work in
better in other
progress.
languages than
The hive
English.
has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the collective.
So he tricked us.
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Ah, just tell me. Alhaitham. Oh, you're killing me, bro. Oh, yeah. local VA did their best with what they were given. Yeah. It's, yeah. Right. Oh god, not puzzles, please. Eh. Oh. Okay. Is it this? Probably not. Just if we... This is exactly what I've done already, but if it... Uh-huh. Yeah, too many keys.
Boop. Share my knowledge. Hey.
Oh, I forgot I'm meant to be using alhaitham for this.
Here you are.
Hi, friends. Ow.
This might hurt a little.
Ow.
Surrender.
Okay. Chinese Sutta is actually very cool with English. Yeah. Well, it's, yeah, translations are very difficult, I think, especially for voice acting. The Japanese version, that's because it is Rei Takahashi. I do not know the name, but I'm sure I'll know the voice.
This place looks like it's been done for a
Probably
while.
like, please voice in my language. It just can't make me annoyed. I find it calming. Nice. That's good. Did I miss a chest? No.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
What the fuck? Has no one been concerned about these missing people, or?
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
That's awkward, sorry, bro. What the fuck? Alright, not to keep talking about Barbie, but I 100%.
Which is exactly why I took the position.
Thank you, Alhaitham. But this 100% reminds me of, you know, does anyone know Barbie Fairytopia? Magic of the Rainbow, when they go to the school and they all live in the little houses up in the tree. Anyway. Oh, not again.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
In a video game Twitch?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now of all times to...
Fuck!
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Choices. Megumin, Amelia, and I. Oh.
Hey, you're blinking out again. What did you see this
Whoops.
time?
Hit the mic again. My bad. Huh.
Don't jump to
Yes.
conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Okay, alhaitham. If you insist, all of my devices just turned on Do Not Disturb. They got the VR headsets. Let's see here. Hold on. Looking for chests. Sleep well, homie. Can you not even hear me? I'm not trying to be particularly quiet.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Most sane Sumeru experiment. Right? That's gonna... Yeah, that's gonna lock me. Can I just... Okay. Oh, not again. Okay. What the... What the what now?
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
Oh god.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Ah, where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
VR headset guy.
I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
No. He's gonna say, oh, okay, he said yes. Ah, fantastic. Whoosh.
What did you see?
I'm gonna sneeze. Elias wasn't forced.
I can't believe it! He really did trick us!
Look at Cyclops
Giga
arrests
jerk!
him.
No, Siraj is the real Giga jerk here. Elias is just a regular jerk.
Paimon, I love you. Stop shouting.
Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Okay, good job. Oh dear. Found him. No need to worry, guys. I have located him. I don't want to walk on this thing. I don't know what that thing does. Giga Jack, is that an evolution of Mega Jack? Yes.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here.
And we are standing on the
throw
thing.
off the matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the matra's life.
Told you he was sus. Yeah.
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect
What
guise
has
for myself.
alhaitham done?
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Leave him alone.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion.
This is
It was finished
fucked.
a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free.
How? I thought it had only been a couple
That's
days.
all I wanted to say. After I enter
Since
this
he
room,
disappeared.
my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
What the fuck?
Is this your decision?
Yeah, get his ass.
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilyas?
Hey, who are...
I wonder.
That is Siraj.
So you're that giga jerk!
Get his
Giga
ass,
jerk?
Paimon.
How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
Yeah, exist.
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together.
Hoyoverse
And the
is
terminus of
dark.
conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the hive, alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this.
He looks so
You
bored.
don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together.
This is just...
We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies
yeah, exactly.
in
That's what
response
I'm
to
thinking.
unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive.
Didn't this happen already with the
hive
dream
will be in
thing?
control, and it will lead the
What
academia
was that dream one?
towards
Was
a
that an
new
event? I don't
future.
even remember.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Oh.
Yes.
There he goes.
Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you.
Parents and your sister.
And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilias? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives.
Says the one trying to play
I allowed
God
number
here. My
36
God.
to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that
I want this
know
guy to
more
stop
about human
talking.
nature than you do.
I really want this guy to stop
Alhaitham,
talking.
Do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilias returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
Oh. It's orange now. Let's go.
What's happening?
Portal. I'm about to spit some facts for
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilias returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This
and
includes
makes
his
everything
perception of me.
orange.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
Yay!
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them.
How?
And these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilias would return to the hive?
Pause. If we can see like daylight from down here, how could we how is this whole place not seen from the surface? Also, where even is this whole place? Like, I get it, but it bothers me a little bit. Like, I get why they do it, but it bothers me. I'm bothered.
And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already?
Inside the TARDIS, yep.
I told you. You're
Like,
too
that is a
arrogant.
massive place.
Did you really think
with
that your
trees
little
and
scheme
shit.
would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilias's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise
Distresses
to
me.
waves.
I'm distressed.
Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it.
And you're
Allow me to
wrong.
show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I
I'm
also
not
integrated
bongo-head.
monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it.
That's fucked, dude.
Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved.
It's better
Much
to
like
underground
soldiers
cases
who
and
have
slash holes in
undergone
the roof, they're not
strict
seen for stuff.
training. Now then,
Right?
drown in endless waves
This is
of
why I'm
monsters.
afraid of sinkholes.
You will all pay.
I have a
for
deep,
your
deep
ceaseless
fear
arrogance.
of sinkholes.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
You're not helping?
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Okay.
Scatter. Flicker.
Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Ha!
Useless. Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
Real.
but it has to be done. You must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Rebuild!
Oh shit.
I see everything.
Flicker. You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective's stability.
I X'd it out. My walking with base has mostly quicksand. So every step would go. Oh, nightmare material. I would not enjoy that. Can you get down here, please? No, like down here, down here. That's it.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with the match.
What about the matcha?
You stay condemned. Guilty. What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of
The
information?
full of clams end up cutting my foot. Oh
As
no!
the Overmind, I command you.
That is very tragic. I do remember once I was with some this was like years ago, and I was with some friends. We were walking through mangroves because, of course, mangroves. And one of my friends got nipped by a crab, and I don't know why they were barefoot, but they but they got pinched by a crab. How the fuck did you get the Jade Bloom Terror Shroom into your stupid little collective, bro? This bird hates everyone. How did you manage this? Why did you rank this guy at the bottom? Seems. Ow.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, fine.
Worthless.
Okay. It's to probably the top of the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, we managed to change the entire environment. Good on us. Bro, how can you see?
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Elias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
And I think it's
Human
working.
minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
Yeah, get his ass.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
Bro.
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number
Killer shouldn't be so far down the list. Siraj is a liar.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position.
Good job. Good job,
The
alhaitham.
hive shut down?
It's over.
What happened just now?
I disagree with the
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their
That'd be-
shared memories and emotions.
God.
For example, Ilias did have different
That probably
perceptions,
wouldn't be great.
but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Yep. Selfish
The
desires.
disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then, you knew that Ilias was the bait all along. But how did you know? Since when?
My
I
feeling
knew
was
it from
right.
the moment I saw him.
Mhm.
Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes.
Not just alhaitham, though.
You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal.
I place him on a pedestal.
I just want
Sorry.
to distance myself from meaningless
Sorry.
noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Yeah.
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one
My
of your
perspective,
kind.
the Jedi are evil. That is a perspective. For certain.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia and stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description.
Oh, God.
I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Sino! Hey, bro.
Sino? What are you doing here?
Yes! Love this
I
guy.
followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
What symbols?
Symbols?
Can we get a explanation on that one?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilyas from the start! You lied to us too!
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you. By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all.
You really did just want to avoid work. Yep. Bye. Where are you going?
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Pride and Prejudice indeed. Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
How rational can you
I
be,
guess we're
though,
getting what we
really, when your
deserve.
brain is connected with probably over
Could you help
50
us
other people?
apologize to alhaitham?
Really?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better.
Okay.
If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
Okay.
So, were they all duped?
Oh, I'm sleepy.
We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
For VTubers we have.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice. But I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilyas?
I think the
Don't
VTuber
be
collective
sad.
hive mind is
I'm
Twitter.
the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
What if you just be like yourself?
Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry. Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
Adios. See ya. Bye-bye.
All the test subjects have been taken away.
Slay. What's up?
I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation. and
He's wearing
destroy the
sleeves
system.
and no shirt.
Are you too hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Hyman's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the academia.
Yes, sir.
You stay safe too, Sino.
He just has some sweet tattoos. No, I really do think that's just sleeves and no shirt. Although, I own something that is also like a jacket with just sleeves and no shirt. So, it's like, it's a sleeve jacket. I'll put it over a tank top. But, you know. Seriously, how can you not see this from the top? That has to be the sky, right? Whatever. That's whatever. I might do a break after
We can
this
return
one.
now.
I might
I
walk
actually
around.
thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer
Wait for
than I
him to finish
expected.
talking.
Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Hey, we're not your colleagues.
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me?
He just doesn't want to talk.
We're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base.
You were there, Paimon. Use your brain.
See ya.
He walks away.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
He just really doesn't want to talk right now.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Okay.
Where to?
You don't ask questions
You'll
like
know
this.
when we get there.
That is a good question, actually. How does it snow in the underworld in Star Rail? What the hell is with that? I don't think it should be doing that. Oh. Back to the academia. I like to imagine that the entire journey is Alhaitham walking in silence and then Paimon getting more and more frustrated asking questions and the traveler is just like, you know. This is Alhaitham's place? Why did I never know that? Are we meeting Kaveh? Are we meeting Kaveh for the first time?
Is this your home?
Neat. Literally.
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Mountain Range Underground. It's a damn good Kaveh! Sorry.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
No.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place!
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I
And
keep
they
a
were
few books on
roommates.
collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Why are they so tall? God damn it. Maybe this is why Kaveh hasn't come home. Hasn't come home yet. It's because he's
You're
tall.
leaving just like that? What's the deal, alhaitham?
Oh, he's so pretty.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you friends with him?
I wouldn't say friends exactly.
He's so expressive.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I love this man.
We used to be, but we're not anymore.
Oh?
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
Hey.
You seem like you got a lot
Hey.
going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Are you serious? How could you? Ah, of course. You're alhaitham's friends.
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
No,
Judging by
Kaveh.
the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
Nah, he's real for that.
I'll leave the books here.
Bro, please.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead?
Yeah, that works for me.
Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited
I'm
by
almost
the
out of
academia.
marshmallows, guys.
The
thought
second
the
was that I
packet was
thought
full
the
when I
direction of his
started.
research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness
Bruh,
is to
stop
focus
thinking
solely
about
on
this
the
stuff.
overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless.
Okay.
It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans.
You've got a point there.
That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
I still think that if we
Ha! That's rich
Study-
coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
I still think that if we study on how to give people wings, it would be beneficial. But that's just me.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys?
And
Are
we
you
just
in
wish
trouble?
Nahida's quest with that. It's different. Sorry.
we encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
Well, to be more precise, they had it out for alhaitham. We just happened to be there.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Yeah.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Yeah. Oh no.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity, Paimon. This is not. I ain't.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
It's like if a character hides in Ether is the only character. Shrink.
Do you have
Become
any more
shorter.
questions?
What the hell, dude? What the hell?
By the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
I was actually interested in alhaitham from the start. He just wanted to get out of work. I am calling it.
You only
Please.
started investigating with the Matra at the academia because you were interested in something, right?
Ito is. God, that's tall.
Siraj,
That's nearly
like you were interested
2
in
meters.
him or his experiment.
The fuck?
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the academia, I suppose.
Correct. The fall of the sages and the
Yeah.
shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
I agree.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Oh dear.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes, I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
He hates work. Me too.
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
Yeah, fair. You have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
Is Kavi good back there?
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
1 second, chat. Oh, good. Bye.
See ya.
And we bid goodbye. To be continued. Oh.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
Did I just
Was he in
continue
your
it?
class?
No.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
Uh-oh.
I've always had a hard time
just wanted to talk to
appreciating the way that
Kaveh.
the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know
Oh,
that your career as a
dear.
sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
Oh my god.
You...
How dare you? I just wanted to talk to Kaveh.
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Is this
artistry?
painful
for
to be in?
You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Oh dear. I Can I just get 60 primos from listening to them argue? Wait, no.
Name's Siraj.
No!
He isn't someone.
Oh god.
I'm
Okay.
appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even
Can we-
so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm
And I suppose they'd let...
Again, that's...
But my salary...
Just wait, just wait.
At least
we'll
I
get
don't
through
have
it.
to be an architectural
I
designer
even just
who
want to
works
have my
himself to
face
death just to
supposed-
get a smile from his client.
Yeah.
I took time out of...
Make
Also,
sure
you-
to pay back the rent you owe me.
Quite potentially wants
Are you trying
his
to
rent.
annoy me to...
You'll have to blame that on my financial
Okay,
freedom.
okay. Just remind me not to turn
I think I'd have
around
too
and
many
listen to
choices,
them
be
bicker.
honest. You, on the other hand,
I just wanted
can
to
you
talk to
think of any
Kaveh.
redeeming features?
Artistry, for
So I'll have to bring...
Of course.
But why would I do...
Can't you just be...
Pretending that you...
Speaking of which,
Speedrun
your
an
friends
argument.
won't say anything.
There's no need to hide it.
What? No, it can't be.
Okay. Don't turn around. You'll listen to them bicker. Again. That's exiting. Do you have anything I can take? Not allowed, you gotta pay Papa Hoyo for that opportunity. Hoya! Give me primos. Please. Alright, bye. And actually, we only did that so that we could do the...
Paimon's heard lots of people talking
This.
about this academia extravaganza thing earlier. Wonder what that is. Maybe there'll be fun things to do there. Let's go to the academia and have a look for ourselves.
They live right next to the academia, too. They live right next to it. This is what we were gonna do. Huh? Shade upon red silk. Are you kidding? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. And also next to oh, they do too. You're right. You're right. Okay. This quest. How many days does this quest have left? 9 days. What was I gonna stream tomorrow? Let me see really quickly. Stream schedule. That's the wrong stream schedule. That is the right stream schedule, I'm just blind. Tomorrow was gonna be Hollow Knight. Synopsis. I don't like doing them as soon as they're released because it's just I don't know. It's that's stressful. Alright, if this has 9 days left and I was gonna do Hollow Knight tomorrow, I'm just trying to think. I actually don't know if I can stream tomorrow. It's someone's birthday. So I might push Hollow Knight back until Tuesday. We'll continue Hollow Knight next Tuesday. And then I'm going out on tomorrow. That's Saturday. And then I'll do this quest and the other quest that just unlocked on Sunday. Yeah, I think we'll end. It's been nearly 4 hours. I honestly I could continue going, but I feel like I've got energy, but I also know if I do continue going, I am just gonna make life difficult for myself and give myself a headache and all that sort of stuff. So we'll end here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Didn't see that. We'll end here. I've got to see if there's anyone to raid. Yeah, call it while I'm ahead, exactly. I don't want to burn myself to the ground. No one I know is live. This is devastating. Does anyone know anyone live? I'm gonna have to put my... I forgot. I have to put my laptop in rice. Because I spilled apple juice on it and I forgot to do that. Oh dear. Okay. That's okay. If there's no one to raid, we'll just end. But yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. We went for about 4 hours actually, because there was the half an hour of Duolingo at the start. So that's fun. I think Apple products do well. You know, it wasn't intentional. I didn't do it on purpose, but you're not wrong. They don't go well. So, oh well. Yeah, we'll just end. I'll pop some lo-fi on. There we go. Okay. So we'll continue Genshin in 2 days. Yes, and then I will post the stream schedule for next week to Twitter. Either Sunday night or Monday. I don't stream Mondays is what I've decided. Mondays and Thursdays are my off days. So yeah. Thanks everyone for dropping by. We won't do a raid because no one I know is live ever. But it's been cool hanging out. Oh, I'm frog blinking again. That's weird. Oh dear. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'll keep everyone posted on stuff. Bye.